8.
I was named after a song by Boston, and I absolutely hate that song.
I'm a huge Jonas Brothers fan.
My dad has a published book.
I was born the day after Christmas.
I hate when my birthday is on a Friday because my birthday is November 13th.
I'm the biggest worrywart you will ever meet.
I've been in dance since 5th grade.
When I was, I think, about 6, Marshall's is a small store, and I got lost in it, and I got really scared.
I love roller coasters, but I hate heights.
I didn't have hair until I was 3 years old.
When I got my first bike, I ran into the water tower across the street from my house, and I bit through my bottom lip.
I like Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez.
On 9/11, I was half an hour away from New York City.
I've had strep throat over 50 times in my life.
I have something that you call M&M moments, which are Morgan moments when, I'm just like an airhead.
I was on the track team for 2 weeks, and then I realized how much I hated running, so I quit.
I'm obsessed with 3 Days Grace.
I've had a dream that God called me in the form of Michael J. Fox.
On Halloween in 2nd grade, I had the flu, so I couldn't go trick-or-treating or anything. I was gonna be a cat, too.
I'm a nerd, and I enjoy math.
This past summer, I got shingles on my left arm. They look disgusting.
I don't think Jonas Brothers fans and Twilight fans should be compared.
I failed the test, so I wouldn't be put in an advanced class.
In 3rd grade, I told people that I was a witch, but I couldn't use my powers at school.
I'm only 4'11".
I'm a very clumsy person.
In preschool, I had my first crush on a kid named Callaway, and in kindergarten, he turned into a little head.
Me and Devin pretend to be an old married couple that fight all the
Anna!
time.
What are you doing? Anna, what are you doing out there?
Girl, I'm cheating on you. Now shut up.
You know what, Anna?
I've never had the chicken pox.
Well, once I was leaning against the wall with a pencil in the 3rd grade, and the lead part was by my leg, and I stabbed my leg on accident, so now I have a blue mark on my leg.
I think Taylor Lautner from Twilight is really hot.
I sprained my thumb the summer before 7th grade, and my friends kicked it.
I have met the Jonas Brothers.
My skin looks like it's pink, and my friends always make fun of me for it.
I've met Jess McCartney.
I hate rap with a passion.
I went to an Aaron Carter concert, and I'm not obsessed with him anymore because he's kind of a druggie.
I was supposed to be born on Valentine's Day, but I was born 10 days late.
I own all 9 seasons of Little House on the Prairie.
I can't do a cartwheel at all, and whenever I try to, I always fall on my head.
I strongly dislike texting, especially when you're talking to someone on the phone and they're sitting there texting and you can hear all the buttons pushing and you're supposed to pretend that you don't hear that.
I played volleyball for 2 years, and then I quit 3 days before it ended because I didn't like the coaches.
I hate when people stare at me.
I find it extremely offensive when people joke about rape or being raped.
In 6th grade, I was going upstairs to turn off the lights, and I was at my friend's house, and it was pitch black, and I fell down the stairs and broke my foot.
When I turned 16, I want to Trans Am really bad.
I was at Aeropostale with Devin once, and the lady knocked on the door to see if anyone was in there, and and I was, and I said, someone's in here, and she opened the door.
Like a week before school ended in 7th grade, I'm allergic to cats, and my dad has 3 cats, and I was at his house, and I got a hive in my eyeball.
The year before kindergarten, I was diagnosed with amblyopia, and I had to wear an eye patch, and my doctor was a really big jerk, so me and my dad called him Dr. Wansanabe.
I have a purity ring.
I've bitten my nails since I was 3 years old, and I grew them out in 5th grade, but then I bit them again, and I grew them out the summer before 8th grade, and they were this long, and I bit them, and now the nails are short again.
I've known my best friend for over 10 years.
A couple years ago, I was at Macy's, and I was riding up the escalator, and my shoelace got caught in it, and I almost lost my shoe.
I've been in choir since 3rd grade.
I'm allergic to Septra.
I'm a Disney freak. I love Disney Channel.
My ears are huge.
I have a golden retriever named Cassie, and when you take her collar off, she freaks out and starts barking and biting.
When I was little, I started to walk on my own because I saw my brother walking, and I got jealous.
My hair was long when I was little.
I've never puked in a toilet.
Reed is my twin.
4 out of the 7 houses I've lived in were haunted.
I love writing on my hands.
I used to hate Miley Cyrus, and now I like her because I felt bad for judging her.
Apparently I smelled like Thanksgiving dinner when I was born.
In kindergarten, I told everyone my dad wanted to name me Godzilla because I thought the kids would think I was cool.
When I was on vacation over the summer in Hackensack, I was driving a go-kart, and I saw my dad slowing down, and I'm like, what are you doing? This is a race. And then the lady put 1 lap up, and I didn't know, and my brother and sister already parked. And so I turned right into it, and I hit I think I hit my sister's, no, or my brother's car, and then it bumped into their cars and their backs were messed up for a little bit.
When I was in kindergarten, I broke my arm in gymnastics.
I'm an only child.
I'm in the circus.
Also, when I was up at Hackensack, I was at the petting zoo, and I thought the pond was a wet path with leaves on it, and so I walked on it and fell in. I had to go in the bathroom and get a huge sweatshirt off. They asked me if I wanted to ride the horsey, but it bit my arm, so I was scared.
I like putting glue on my hands and then letting it dry and peeling it off.
I was born jaundiced.
I have been to 7 concerts in my life. Aaron Carter concert, 3 Jonas Brothers concerts, and 3 Justin McCarthy concerts.
In first grade, I told everyone that I was married to this guy in my class, and we lived in an apartment, and we had 4 kids, and I was having sex tuplets, and we rode our bikes to school every day.
Again in third grade, everybody was getting glasses, and I wanted some, so I pretended that I couldn't see the board when I had 20/20 vision. And I wound up going to the eye doctor, and I don't need glasses.
There was a tree frog on the deck, and I didn't know it, and I walked out there because I heard a loon outside. I saw the tree frog by my foot, so I ran right into the screen door.
I absolutely hate it when people crack their knuckles.
In 7th grade, in the morning, I was straightening my hair because I was about to go to school, and I clamped the thingy around this pinky, and it was like turned up all the way, and I got a 2nd-degree burn on it, and now I have a scar on it.
Sometimes when I'm full after I eat, I unbutton my pants. I know I sound like a guy, but I do it, so don't make fun of me. I learned the High School Musical dance from the first movie in about 3 days. My name is Morgan because my parents didn't know if I was a boy or a girl when they were looking at the ultrasound, so I named Morgan because it's a boy and girl name. When I was born, I don't know what foot it was. I think it was my right foot, but it was squished more than my left one because Reed tried to push me out, and yeah, it was squished until I was about 5 when it flattened out.